What's in your hands, buddy?
Wood.
These aren't camshafts this time, though.
And this isn't chopping down trees either. Okay. When you guys buy your cams, I don't care whose you buy. These are the woods. You guys have seen Bob make his videos.
These are the lifters.
Night prowlers, okay? Look at how solid this base is. When you look at some of the aftermarket guys, they cut this out to try to save weight, and we find them cracking across here.
Yeah.
So if you see the lifters that aren't a solid piece like that, stay away from them because we're seeing them crack.
So every
Especially with the
30,000
big
miles?
20,000, put a set of lifters in your stock bikes. 25,000, put lifters in it. You know, Screaming Eagle does they got a big cue card in their Screaming Eagle race book, and it's been in there since 2005, 2006. If you put big springs in the heads, race heads, branch heads, I don't care whose heads, it's got big springs in it, Screaming Eagle springs, S&S springs, whoever. Screaming Eagle actually has it written in a warning. Change your lifters every 7,500 miles.
Damn.
And you'll hear these other people, so-called fucking builders that build race bikes. They don't build street bikes. Well, as street bike guys, we ride our bikes. The average bike in here's got between 20 and 100,000 miles on it. It's maintenance. Put them in. Better the lifter doesn't mean it lasts longer. It just literally is we can get out of the big motors with the springs like 15,000 miles. Change them. I've seen them. Guys have called me, guys that have changed them. It's problems. Stock bikes, use these, S&S, Screaming Eagle. I like these a lot. Bob doesn't do anything half-ass. Between him and I, we're 99 years of experience, and I'm only 12. And how you doing, Bob? Change your lifters. It's a maintenance item.
Gen 1, Gen 2, twin cam.
Gen 1, Gen 2, twin cam, all the same lifter.
They all the same.
Get Bob's new 2.0s. Period. They're Teflon coated. They won't skin up so easy. But they have a life longevity. All of them do. If it's got 20,000 miles, 25,000 miles on a stock engine, I don't care if you have a cam in it, but it's a stock valve spring motor, change your lifters. If you got a big motor with springs in it, I'm telling you, 15,000 miles, just take it apart, put new ones in it. You already got adjustable push rods. Just back them off, drop forward. It's like changing your fuel filter that nobody tells you to do at 30,000 miles. Change your fucking fuel filters. It's regular maintenance shit. Twin cams.
Take care of your motor.
Yeah, twin cams. Put a crank sensor in it every 30,000. Put a coil, set of wires on it every 30,000. It's $300 for the fucking parts. It's a lot better than sitting on the side of the road calling a fucking tow truck.
Yeah.
And this is a lot cheaper to replace these things every 15 to 25,000 miles than a $12 to $15,000 engine when the son of a bitch turns sideways and takes the cases out. So fuck you, engine builders, that say your shit lasts 100,000. And you guys that have your old Evos and your Knuckles that I've said I don't really know much about, you're right. They go 100,000 because they make 40 fucking horsepower. We're talking about bikes that make like 140, 160, 130.
Performance.
Performance baggers. So don't bash on the guys with the new bikes because your bike only makes 32 to 34 horsepower. These guys have got some monster engines and they use a lot of power.
They require maintenance.
They do. A Toyota, and I'm a Toyota guy, they last 300, 400,000 miles. Why? Because they make fucking 60 fucking horsepower. You get in my Chevy, not my Chevy, no, take that way back. You get in my Ford, it's 800 pounds of torque. It's going to wear some fucking parts out.
Yeah.
So it's just irrelative. It's maintenance.
MickeyCohenMotorsports.com.
There you go.
Hell yeah, buddy.